What's up, guys? Adapike here, and today we are going to continue our series on leadership traits. Now, these are things that I've said before. Specifically, the Marine Corps defines as characteristics, as traits that you as a leader should be striving to every single day develop and maintain, to grow these traits every single day. That if you are in a, let's say, a junior role as a leader, you just became the raid leader, or an officer, you just got promoted, that you want to ensure that you are developing these things. That maybe if you're in a senior role, let's say you're the guild leader, or you've been an officer for several years and someone new gets promoted, that you kind of want to make sure that they are developing these traits. And most definitely, this is something that if you do want to get into a leadership position, and we've done a video, a couple of videos back, where I mentioned, kind of figuring out what you want to do. Do you want to be this amazing raider, or do you want to take on that extra mantle of leadership? That if you choose that extra mantle of leadership, that you, in fact, are making sure that they're growing and developing these traits. Now, with all that being said, today we are going to be looking and talking about unselfishness. Now, this is an easy one. I mean, this isn't a hard one for you guys to define yourselves, because I'm sure you have probably ran into, whether it be, in real life, whether most definitely in game, you may have come in contact with selfish people. More than likely you have. However, hopefully you have more so come in contact, and and you've been associated with, and you've dealt with unselfish people. But just for this case, for this video, I want to go ahead and define what unselfishness is. Unselfishness is the willingness to put others above yourself, to be willing to sacrifice your needs, your desires, to put all of that stuff aside because you are putting other people first. Now, like I said with integrity, where I mentioned that integrity is most definitely the most important of the traits, unselfishness is probably one of, if not the hardest of leadership traits. And I'll go ahead and say it's definitely the hardest. And there's a very specific reason for it. It is because at every single turn, every single thing that happens, you are purposely putting others in front of you. That you knowingly and willingly and want to curb your desires and your needs and your wants, because someone else in your raid group, someone else in your guild, someone that someone that needs something is being put in front of you. It means that you are giving up your time, your energy, like I said, your pleasure, whether that be, playing a class that you want or don't want, or doing something that you do or don't want. In terms of raiding, maybe even giving up loot or items or consumables or gold for other people. So why is this so important? Why is this a leadership trait? Well, let's look at my guild, my group. As the leader of my guild, I should, and you should as a leader, and in my case, I feel that, I most definitely do have this mindset where I know what each of my raiders wants, what they need. I want to do this role, I want to play this class, I need this loot. I am constantly, and my officers are constantly talking to the raiders. We talk in Discord during the raid, after the raid, doing heroics, doing Mythic Plus. We're texting each other. We're chatting in Discord during the day while we're at work. We are constantly giving this information of, hey, I really need this trinket, or hey man, I switched to this class and I'm really not feeling it, or whatever the case might be. And I'm constantly getting and receiving and giving out this feedback on things that people want, need, and etc. Now, knowing what my raiders need and want are, it means that I may have to, and often do, give up that aforementioned, loot, or, even in my case where I've said, hey, if somebody wants to take on the role of being a tank or whatever, I'll step aside and play something else if that's what you want. I'll sacrifice my pleasure for playing a tank in case one of you guys wants to do it. And I've done that before, and it's totally cool. Don't mind it. So, you know what your raiders' needs and wants are, and that means that you sacrifice things because others want it. It means that me as a guild leader, as a raid leader, that I'm okay with running one more Mythic Plus because you need it, because you didn't get in on the last run. It means that, me as a guild and raid leader, that I will give up sleep. I will give up opportunities to do other stuff, to play other games. I have a whole Steam library full of games. I have a shelf full of Xbox games and PlayStation games. But if it means that you need a little bit of extra time to run another time walking to get that quest done, or, you need to sit in Discord because you need some life advice or rating advice or gearing advice, or you just simply need help or someone to talk to, I am there. And that's where you guys need to be. That's the mindset that you have to have, is I will give everything I got for you because you are one of mine. So I want to be clear here that in this example, which is completely true, and apparently the word has spread throughout my guild that I do the whole YouTube thing. So if any of you guys feel that this is dishonest, please absolutely say something in the comments below. Call me out on it. But I want to make sure that I state that in these examples, which have happened, I'm not complaining. I'm not going, I really would love to play Doom because I got it on the Steam sale, but all these assholes want me to run Mythic Plus. That's not the case. I would like to play Doom, but all these assholes want to run Mythic Plus, and that's cool. It comes with the job. It comes with being a leader that you sacrifice. And as a side note, I've said it before, I really think I have, but if not, I'll say it, for one more time. When you become guild leader, raid leader, an officer, it's not a free pass. It's not just, I'm going to eat up all the perks that, I don't have to do this and that. And, I get a free pass to Easy Town. It's more work. It's sacrificing things, because that's your job now, is literally to sacrifice yourself for the betterment, for the improvement of others. So it comes with a job. And as a leader, you should be in the mindset that things like this make you happy. Yes, I have other things I want to do, but I'm cool with helping you do another Mythic Plus. I'm cool with running this or that. If I can, obviously. If life dictates that I have the ability to, I'm cool with it. Because it means that you getting that trinket, you getting an item that's a super big upgrade, even though I may have passed on it 3 times already and it's equally an upgrade for me, you getting it makes you happy. It helps the raid, and as a leader, that's what makes me happy, is, look, I may have given up this, let's say this amazing, trinket, super amazing trinket, best in slot trinket, but it's also really good for you and you get it. Well, now the raid's going to kill things quicker because you have a better trinket, and you are going to be in this better mindset. You're going to be in this better attitude, in this better place where you go, this guild is giving me what I need. They're taking care of me. They're sacrificing a little bit. Cool. I want to stick around. I want to pump out more DPS. I want to push myself because I know that my guild is taking care of me. Keep that in mind, that when you take care of your raiders and you are unselfish and you give of yourself, they will perform and they will give themselves to you. But all that being said, it should make you happy. Being unselfish doesn't mean that you go around, like tooting your own horn, like saying, hey, I gave out that tier piece for the 3rd time, and, it would have been my 4 set, or it would have been an upgrade. No, you don't do that shit. It means that you willingly go, oh, dude, hey, you need that trinket? Cool, you got it. I'll get it next time. And then the next time it drops, hey, does anybody need this? Cool, you take it. I'll get the next one that drops. That is unselfishness. Constantly and willingly giving yourself whatever you need. You're, putting aside your desires and giving everything you got for someone else for their benefit, with no benefit for you. Now, with all that being said, guys, hopefully you like what I'm saying here. If you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I can't emphasize enough that, especially, hell, both of them, likes and subscribes. I'm not going to say one's more, more empowering and boosting of the confidence and self-esteem for me. But doing these things, I can't explain to you guys. I can't emphasize enough how amazing it feels for me and how much it motivates me to continue to put out content like this. Now, like I mentioned in last week's video, or Tuesday's video rather. If you guys have something, a situation, a comment, something like that you want me to address, by all means, I would love to do that. I would love to address specific questions, specific instances and situations where I can go, hey, look, here's what I would do as a guild leader that's been doing this thing for many, many, many years. If you didn't like the video though, it's cool. Hit that thumbs down button. It's all good. But I would prefer that if you hit the thumbs down button, that you let me know in the comments below, hey, this video sucked because of X reason. And until next time, guys, I'll see ya.